Yo, what is going on, chat? I'm leaving clues in the fitting room and it's hot tea. No, I'm not thinking about no exes. No, they miss me. I got the whole room spinning like it's tipsy. Yeah, don't boys. All right. Should probably turn on the light. Getting all the chat windows loaded up here. All right, we are loading up all the chat windows. If you were unaware, chat, I am live everywhere. You could find me on Twitch, YouTube, X, TikTok, Kick. I think I'm live in 5 different places. All right, got all the chat windows set up here.
I'm here for my first day.
Black Monday. Dude, why want to let me reply to these comments? What is happening? Black Monday, Trump's tariffs, stock market's down, trade deficits. What do these all have in common? They're all just noise. You should have peace of mind through all times like these. If you want peace of mind, come and stop by. I'm having a special Sunday before Black Monday live stream. Stop by, ask me a question. Let me help you with your finances. Black Monday, Trump's. Dude, this is so frustrating. I'm just
Black
trying to leave a
Monday,
comment
Trump's
on
tariffs,
a TikTok post, and every time I do, oh, is it the space bar that does it?
Black Monday, Trump's tariffs,
Dude.
stock markets down, trade deficits.
All right, looks like I'm doing this on that. Let's go. Three, 2, 5, 2. Welcome to the channel. Turn the light as well. All right, let's reply to this thing here on the tablet. Sorry for the head down chat. I'm replying to Twitter. Replying to Twitter. I'm sorry, replying to TikTok. Replying to TikTok. that one. All right, chat. So what are we thinking here? Whew. Imagine owning Janover Friday. Wow, look at that. Eli Lilly, Exxon, Bank of America, Toyota, all at 52-week lows. I'm not generally an individual stocks guy, but if I was looking at buying things, these big companies that you feel are trustworthy would be things I would at least look at. But again, I don't buy individual stocks, so I'm probably not gonna.
Black Monday, Trump's tariffs, stock market's down, trade deficits. What these all have in common? They're all just noise. You should have peace of mind through all times like these. If you want peace of mind, come and stop by. I'm having a special Sunday before Black Monday live stream. Stop by, ask me a question, let me help you with your finances. Black Monday, Trump's tariffs, stock market's down, trade.
All right, we are all caught up on TikTok here, I think.
Black
Oh yeah, the app is way better than the website. All right, I think we're all done with that. really thought today was going to be a little more wild. I was hoping for wild today, but it did not happen. I wonder what my friends working at Vanguard and all these other places are feeling today. I wonder if they're feeling a little bit of relief. A little bit of relief. Man, Europe got crushed today, huh? All right. I really should have done this before the stream started, but I need a drink. Waiting for one thing from my wife, and then we will do that. All right, let's see what Asia's doing. Yo! What's kind of funny is I don't know that anybody is going to talk about this. I haven't heard anybody talk about this. But this is a huge reason the tariffs are going to work. I know right now all the headlines are about what the American stock market is doing. But look at the European and Asian stock markets. They are having a much harder time. Well, all right, I won't say much harder, but they are having a hard time. Like, look at these in one day. Hang Seng 13% in one day, then a Kai 7-1. I don't know, we were 5 last week. But like, you know, our S&P is actually up a little bit today. Our NASDAQ's up a little bit today. Dow's down a little. But like, this is kind of wild. Everyone was talking about like this was going to be the end of the world. And we just kind of smoothed out. While the international markets are still reeling. So if you think about it, if you're Trump or America, you just kind of wait them out. Because their people are going to get upset about their markets going down. Just lower your tariffs. And then we'll be okay. All right, give me one sec. I'm going to go do this water first. All right, what else we got? Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome to the TikTok. All right, let's take a look at Yahoo. Let's see what else we got, huh? Yo, I like how China also threw a reciprocal tariff, and Trump's like, yeah, I'll throw a 50% on. So it'll be interesting to see. Somebody's going to have to bend the knee, either China or America. Let's see what happens here. Oh, wait. They're saying that 12 minutes ago, there was a bogus report on tariffs being relieved or lifted. And even after the 12 minutes, you think if the markets were spooked by the bogus report, they'd already be coming down here. Tesla's down too. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's another interesting stock. I don't care how you feel about Elon, but if you think Tesla's dead, yo, what's up, Paducah? Welcome, brother. Man, I need updates, brother. I need updates, Paducah. Can't leave me hanging, brother. Can't leave me hanging. But if you think Tesla's dead, don't worry about the next, what I'm going to say next. But if you think Tesla's going to ever make a recovery and be the top American car company and the leading EV car company in the world, and they got more in store for us in the future, it's sitting below 50% of its 52-week high, of its all-time high. It's sitting below 50%. Now, it may never recover, but that's crazy to me. I think Amazon, wasn't that another one? Yeah, because like for comparison, Tesla dropped 50%. Why? Tesla dropped over 50%. Why? Now if we look at Nvidia, 153. All right, it's down like 33%. It's not nothing, but did they? When did that happen, Wiz? Oh, Tesla investor? Nah, nobody cares for that. One investor's never going to do anything. I think the hard thing that they're going to have too is, especially for this person, if they go back, because they're going to make them show hardship. Hey, what did you buy this at? Oh, the board? All right, I'll keep looking. But at the end of the day, they'll come back and show. Now, the 50% off the all-time high? I don't know. You could see. Yo! No way? No way, Paducah? Dude. And we're talking about what I think we're talking about, right? What we kind of work together on, yeah? Don't tease me, Paducah. Let me go fill this up real quick. All right, I'm back. This Elon step down stuff does look like heresy. Looks like clickbait crap. My man, Baduka, I am so excited to hear it, brother. Oh, man. I might just have to short right before close. Sock Lover is back. Hey, wait, so Baduka, on the short, are you thinking the market's going to drop tomorrow? So here's the. Oh wait, I want to cover the Tesla thing real quick. So I normally don't care at all. Um, I don't invest in individual securities. It's not what I do. I think there is a crazy amount of additional risk when you invest in individual securities. Um, but when one of the mega companies has a 50% sale, that's sort of crazy. And I think other people were talking about Ford, right? All right, 52-week high, same thing. It's about 50% of its, or lost a third of its 52-week high. What is Amazon? I think that was the other one. What was it? AMZN? All right, let's check out Amazon. 242. Yeah, see, this is what's weird about it. A lot of these are around a third of their 52-week highs, but Tesla is below 50% of its 52-week high. Again, I'm telling no one to buy Tesla. Please, please, please. I am not telling anyone to buy Tesla. But as an individual human being, I am intrigued by Tesla because it's below 50% of its value, of its all-time high. Now, I have made that mistake before in a fund that no longer exists. But still. It will be very interesting, Baduka, to see what happens here. Yeah, man, Tesla's still going down. Nvidia up. I just want to look at, like, the big seven. Magnificent Seven. Man, my wife's killing me. Give me 1 sec here. All right, don't bore us. Take it to the chorus. Who wanna rock with Jenny? All right, sorry, that might be. I don't know how much you guys are into that type of music. Haters, they don't really like Jenny. Jenny, 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 Jenny. It's Jenny, 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 Jenny. All right, I think it's time for me to post on social media. Ancient Green gonna burst my bubble. I just don't know what to post. I can't believe I don't have any of these set up already for if the stock market tanks. I don't have any clips ready to go for if the stock market tanks, bro. How is that? So are you just chilling now, Baduka, or what? You got a little bit to chill? Who wanna rock with Jenny? I am indeed just chilling, working on projects. Yo, you don't get too many breaks like this in life. Yo, what's up, Hikari? Hey, were you? We found each other on Rivals, right, Hikari? If not, I'm kind of embarrassed now. I'm gonna be kind of embarrassed if I just said that and that wasn't it. I could have cheated and looked through our message exchanges, but I did not, Hikari. Dude, it's been a crazy few days, right? It's been exciting. All right, all right. I cheated. We did not. That's not how we started talking. You have. I'll show you the name, but you have a name of a friend of mine on Rivals. But either way, going back, dude, the markets have been crazy. What have you done, Hikari? What have you done, if anything, during the last few days? Pretty much took a few positions and moved them into a AES Corp. It was doing so well for me for a while, and then the tariffs hit, and I was thinking, well, if it was doing great before, imagine what it will do after this. It's definitely possible. Hey, what's up, Royal Golden? I also started the new term for the school last week. Hey, all right. That's an interesting time to start a school term. Is it like a quarter as opposed to a semester? Did you look at any other market stuff? Because we were talking Well, I don't need to talk about individual positions because that's not really what I care about. But like, ding ding ding, there was my bubble. So look at that. This is a good example. VTI lost 50 points off of 300. So what? 16, 17%, something like that. 11 weeks post 15. Okay, I dig that. And then, hey, what part of the world are you in, Hikari? Ooh, okay. Tell me why you're looking at that. Ooh, all right. Wait, is this college or... Tell me why you're thinking about SCHD. All right, let's see here. Mostly for income to offset my personal expenses. Oregon State's Uni's eCampus. Hey, I dig that, man. Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things, Hikari. I know what that sounds like at a young age, right? You're young, you don't make much money. So if you buy dividend producing stocks or even bonds for that matter, you can get some income coming in while you don't have much income. And it's beautiful. And maybe you spend that income. Or maybe you reinvest that income because you don't need it. Either way, the income that dividend is paying you every year gets sent to or gets included in your taxable income at the end of the year. Now, while your income is low, you may owe zero taxes on it. But as you get into the job force and start working, you will owe more and more tax on the income that you receive from that dividend. So just keep that in mind. I know you're young, so you're probably not too worried about that. But when you start making real money after school and all that sort of stuff, I generally don't recommend people have income funds inside of taxable accounts. I think you should have them in tax advantage accounts like IRAs or 401ks, things like that. Hey, what's up, Elliot? Welcome to the TikTok. Haters, they don't really like Jenny. Jenny? What if I don't mind paying taxes? How do I word this? There is nothing wrong with paying taxes. I believe taxes of some sort are necessary. Pay for roads. We'll see if Trump's correct. Maybe we don't need income tax on tariffs or anything, but there'll still be state taxes most likely in most places. But if you like paying taxes, wouldn't it be better for you? Actually, let me ask you a different question. If you had $100 to give, would you rather give it specifically to an organization that you know what they're going to do, that they're going to be efficient and targeted with your money and do exactly what they say they're going to do? Or do you want to give $100 to this big, gigantic monolith where your $100 means really absolutely nothing? They will do whatever they want with your money, maybe things you don't like or support. And yeah, it might just be wasted. Which one would you prefer to give your money to? It's an interesting question, right? So for me, Hikari, I mean, just to be blunt, depends on what they're doing as a service. You mean like the charity? Yeah, that's more what I meant. It's like a charity, right? If you, I don't know how to word this. I don't want to get too specifically political, but I believe the government, regardless of who's in power, left, right, blue, red, doesn't matter, is going to do things I don't like. You could probably say the same thing. Regardless of who's in power, they're going to do something you don't like. I just don't like that I just don't want them to have extra money if unnecessary. So I don't want to pay extra taxes if I don't have to. I know, I'd prefer to give it to efficient charity and whatnot instead of government. All right, there we go. Utility or something like a private company can't really do. Okay. Yeah, I just more meant having control over the money. A little bit more control over where it goes and what it does. That's all. Government has an abundance of areas that could be more efficient. Yeah, government's never going to be efficient. It's just not the most efficient thing. It's not designed to be. Is any government anywhere the most efficient anything? I don't know. I just feel like you as an individual or an individual company is always going to want to be more efficient because they're worried about profits and stuff. Government doesn't care. They just want to get stuff done. Which I also think is a positive sometimes for the government. Like, it doesn't really matter what it costs. We're just going to get this done right. All right, hey, that makes sense. Hey, I don't know if Hikari is. I see somebody here on Twitter talking about, I just bought 40 shares of SCHD. You know what? I'm going to look up SCHD. Let's take a look. I want to learn more about SCHD. I'm pretty sure this is a dividend run. Yeah, all right. I think all things stop being efficient after... Ooh, okay, that's kind of deep, Wiz. That's actually kind of deep. And you're probably right. It probably gets more and more inefficient the more people you involve. That is probably very true. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so when I was like 12 years old, this is mind-blowing to me. My grandfather, I asked him one question, because this would have been in like 96 or something like that. Maybe even 94. I don't even know. But I asked my grandfather at the time, whatever financial news of the day was there, and I said, Grandpa, are you going to be okay? And he said something to me, and I misconstrued it. When my grandfather said this to me, I thought he was saying he was the richest man in the world. He said, Lukey, if I go broke, that means the whole world went broke. My grandpa's rich! But what he meant is he was diversified. But anyway, that's a long story to bring up, that when I was a kid, when I asked him that question, he gave me, at the time, 10 shares of Exxon, 10 shares of Bristol-Myers Squibb, and 10 shares of Bell Atlantic, which was acquired by Verizon. This is crazy that those three companies he gave me are right here, and the three top companies, or not, three of the top companies in this fund. That is wow. That was the mid-90s again, everybody. The mid-90s. But then that really started the journey. I watched those stocks forever. They were always just something that was on my mind. And then I got into doing this. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. All right, my friend's texting me right now. I hope he's watching my stream because he is crying. He's been crying about the market, bro. Um, so I've been busting his chops because he's freaking out about the market, man. I'm like, dude, you're tripping out about and he's in finance. We worked together at Vanguard. He's been at Vanguard, I think, as long as I was. And he was tripping out about the markets. I'm like, you've been doing this way too long to be tripping out about the markets. That just doesn't even make sense. Why are you tripping, man? All right, what else is on your mind, Hikari? I totally hijacked that conversation. I apologize. Oh, yeah, I need to post to social media. I don't know what to post, though. I'm not going to lie. Because I don't have anything that's specifically about the markets. I literally have nothing that's even close to investing, bro. I don't know what to do. I'm wondering where I'm going to put my next 1,000 when I get paid next week. Are you going to be able to invest $1,000 next week when you get paid, Hikari? Ooh, all right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Apple. Do you like Apple because of the dividend? Or do you have faith? Oh, that's actually, yeah, it's another 30%. See, all of these big stocks are down about 30% to a third from their all-time high. All right, okay, hold on. So when you're buying individual stocks, you got to think about something, or at least a few things. Apple has done something so beautifully that it's going to be very hard for people to get out of their ecosystem, right? They created a whole ecosystem that's connected together. Absolutely beautiful. But you have to consider how many people that don't have an iPod or an iPod, whoa, that don't have an iPhone are going to switch and now get an iPhone, right? Maybe there's still a ton of people. What other innovations are we going to get from Apple? Are they still going to push it? Me personally, the reason I kind of like Apple is because they're a dividend-paying stock. Right? Or am I just making that up? Did I just make that up? But I'm pretty sure they're a dividend-paying stock. Wait, or maybe not, because are they holding cash? My dude's gonna trip on that one. All right. Apparently there are like 1.5 billion people with an iPhone. So I mean, all right. So it's gonna be hard to get more market share. Whoo! Slice it in half, you know? Yeah. You never know. You never know. Hey, what's up? I don't know how to pronounce your name there in TikTok, but hey, what's up, Soft? Still, 61% of a market share is crazy. Is crazy, Hikari. I don't know how you get more than that if you're Apple, right? Because let me ask you something. If Tesla, I don't know if it would be Tesla, if it's whoever, some sort of Musk company opens a phone company, or I'm sorry, makes a phone and a phone provider, and they hit all of the privacy people. We will never monitor your data, store your data. It's going to be on Starlink. You don't need towers. You get reception anywhere and everywhere. even if it wasn't Tesla, some company could do that and steal some of their market share. So I don't mind owning Apple, but when you start to over concentrate your portfolio into buying more Apple or really any one specific holding, you're taking the additional risk. And to me, thinking 20 years from now, I don't know how Apple can keep pace with these other companies when it comes to growth. Now, it's not to say they won't be a stable company that has a good value and pays a good dividend in perpetuity. That might be awesome. Hey, thanks for the like on the TikTok, Anna. Or is that Anma? But you cannot... It's hard for me to believe that they'll grow. Although, again, I don't have really any doubts that Apple will probably get back to close to their 52-week high, which would be about a 30%. Well, actually, from here, we're talking 80 points. Wow. That's like a 40% increase from where it's at now. It's down a third from its high, but it's got to go up 40% to make it up. Yo! Hey, if anybody's in TikTok or anywhere around the world outside of the US, I would love to know that. I would love to know that. All right, I really do need to post a clip. What do I do, guys? What do I do about posting a clip that is not about investing? It's still a little bit mind-blowing to me that I don't have something that is about market crashes. I literally don't have anything about a crash. How did I make 300 clips and not one of them was about a market crash? Dude, this is crazy. Make sure you're trying to bust my bubble. Soft, did you see my TikTok? Oh, you didn't really miss anything, but check this out. I think we're on the right screen. Yeah, hold on. But haters, they don't really like Jenny. Just so you guys know. Jenny. Boom, look at that. Look at these, I mean, they're not fantastic soft, but look at this. Yo, what's up, Loke? Special edition and your AI couldn't copy. I'm leaving clues in the fitting room and it's hot tea. No, I'm not thinking about no exes. No, they miss me. What's up, Yuli? I got the whole room spinning like it's tipsy. Hey, I actually know the whole first thing. Don't bore us. Take it to the chorus. Ooh. All right, sorry, guys. My apologies. This might be TMI, but dang, one of my wife's friend's kids had a liver transplant. And the blood work showing rejection. Wow. Ooh, that's kind of a gut punch. Oof. Sorry about that. That was a little bit serious for stream. Yeah. Seriously, Yuli. Oof. She's like, man, I think 10 years old. Yikes. All right. Let's get back to the stream there. Sorry, Yuli. Sorry, Strat. But look at that, Soft. This clip with these, like, random... I literally was just taking my tablet and recording it like that. And these are the videos. And they're my 3 most popular videos recently. All right. Yo, what's up, TikTok? Yeah, from a tablet, but I got nothing else. Ooh, wanna rock with Jenny? That takes me to my next mistake. When I got my first job, there was a 401k option. What's up, Elizabeth? Welcome to the TikTok. I knew nothing about 401ks at the time. I had no idea what it was invested in. But years down the road, I looked back and I was invested in a money market the whole time. If I had been invested in the stock market, I would have had significantly more money when I left the company. Hey, what's up, okay? That's not a good one. Dude. Hey, what's up, Idol? I'm assuming that's your second account there, Idol? I don't think I've seen that one, man. Do you stream on Idolicious or just the other one? All right, I'm gonna wait till my wife gets home. Then I'm gonna edit, or then I'm gonna record a clip on the tablet and post it, bro. Don't bore us. Take it to the chorus. Who wanna rock with Jenny? Get your hairs done, nails done, like Jenny, like Jenny. Guess I could probably delete all these. Like Jenny. Like Jenny. My recycling bin is crazy full. Whew. I just opened up like 4 gigs of space on my computer, bro. What if I did something where it was like, I don't know how to word it. The market is crashing! Just kidding. But you're probably stressed out about what's going on today. See, do you see? Oh, look at this too, Soft. Oh, you can't. Never mind. You're not on TikTok. You don't know what I'm talking about. But this keeps saying no bio. But watch me refresh this. And look where it says no bio. Boop. There it is. Go away. Boop. There it is. Go away. What is that? Why? ¿Por qué? Let's go. 120 FPS. I got 165 FPS, bro. Which is such a weird refresh rate. Does anybody else have a 165? I didn't think about that when I bought it. I was just like, oh, dang, that's more than 120. But that is kind of weird. It went from 120 to 165 for this monitor. How do they decide that? That's what I want to know. All right, does Apple pay a dividend, by the way? Let's get back to SCHD. I'm pretty sure. Div. You have a 165? All right. Is it an LG, Yuli? Is it a LG? I'd spin my monitor, but no, I'm just not gonna. Hey, what's up, Kanak? 144 is the most common. Okay, yeah, I guess 144 hertz. That makes sense. It was advertised as 180 though. If I overclock it, all right. Man, you know what stinks? I never really think anything. I'm just like very happy with my computer that I use. And then my father-in-law, he literally has a 50-inch Samsung curved, what is it, the OLED display. And my buddy has it now too. But I was like, oh, it's cool, whatever. It's like, that's a neat monitor. I don't really care about that stuff. It's cool. And then, of course, I had to play Valorant on it. And I was like, we're not even playing the same video game. His looks so much better at whatever it was, 300 hertz as opposed to 165 hertz. It was insane. Okay, I was right. Apple does pay a dividend. It's a pretty good dividend. 25 cents this year. TP. Everybody, welcome to the chat. Eat unhealthy food, we will get fat. I don't need to be singing about that. All right. Could you look at AES? You know I can, Hikari. Let's go. Pew, pew, pew. Hey, is that Andre? Andre Dron? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. AES. Yo, okay. All right, Hikari. Do you know why you've already piqued my interest on this? My mouse probably gave it away, but do you know why you've already piqued my interest on this? I'm going to do this real quick. American Utility. This is it, right? K-Day! Yo, brother, it's been a while. Hey, right now, you might hate him, but who knows how you feel, K-Day. Did you sell anything, K-Day? All right, so American Energy, huh? What do they do? Next generation energy company with over 4 decades. All right, don't sell, K-Day. There you go, K-Day. You only have $0 if you sell, baby. You only have $0 if you sell. All right, I guess you'd have a couple of dollars, but you only realize the loss if you sell, okay? All right, let's take a look at AES. So, all right. There you go. You only permanently lose money if you sell. All right, K-Day. I'm sorry, Hikari. This right here and this right here are very intriguing to me. Very intriguing to me. I'm not telling anybody to buy anything. But companies like this that are below 52, and I'm going to come to the counter in a second, but companies like this that are below 50% of their 52-week highs or their all-time highs, to me, are either beautiful buying opportunities, or this is going to die. Now, I have purchased 2 things in my lifetime under the same things that we just talked about, and they died. One of them was WTO. I'm going to do this real quick. Hey, it's back over a penny. Let's go. Oh, I guess that's $1. Sorry. I'll explain the story of this in a minute. But look at this 52-week high. That's not actually real. This is after they did reverse splits and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah. We can talk about that later. Yo, K-Day! Thanks for the gifted sub to Hikari. Alright, let's go back to AES here. What sort of actual questions you got, Hikari? And K-Day, these are the days I hope you would actually come around and talk to me. K-Day. It has diverse energy assets. Listen, Hikari, I hate to tell you, but diverse energy assets is an oxymoron. Unless you're saying they own petroleum, green, wind, solar, they own it all, baby. But Katie, these are the days that I hope you would come around. I love those talks we had before, because you originally came around, wasn't it Black Monday, Katie? On August 5th? Can you believe I remember that date? Yo, Soft! With the gifted sub to K-Day. Alright, there we go, Hikari. We are passing gifts around. I dig that a lot. Now, Hikari, if you have a specific question on AES, hit me. Otherwise, I'll just give you random stuff. And then K-Day, tell me your thoughts, man. You know what? I'm actually going to check the history. I want to know if you and I originally spoke back on August 5th or if we've known each other longer around then. Give me a sec. Trying to burst my bubble. All right. We actually met a little after August 5th. Very interesting. All right. It was close to that. Hey, if we all follow my investing advice, I don't think we'll ever go broke. I'm just throwing that out there, guys. Okay, so one for AES. I do love that it's actually an energy company. So it's possible green the planet at the same time. Hey, do you know what actually greens the planet, Hikari? You're not going to like my answer. It's supposed to rabble-rouse. Carbon dioxide. Bum, bum, bum. All right, sorry, I just had to. I had to do it. But I know what they mean. Green energy, the planet. Let's see. Okay, so they really are trying to go green, huh? Sustainability. Well, is AES getting crushed right now because Trump is in office? Just to be straight with you? I mean, just to be fully transparent, is that why AES is getting destroyed? Because if that's the case, that's a little bit different story. After the election, it's just been running down. It came back up, and then it ran down. So tell me a little bit about your belief in AES here, Hikari. I'd actually be a little bit worried following the trend of this. Dude, that's wild. Reaching like 52-week highs. Yo, what happened here? Wait. It's like... This is back from August of 2000? Yeah, you got to tell me a little bit more, Hikari. This chart is not... It's very hard to be profitable in the green sector. Very, very difficult to be profitable. I think it's honorable work, and I know a lot of people invest altruistically because they want their money to go towards things that they believe. Generally, though, that's not how you make the most money. So I just want to throw that out there. But this chart, other than the fact that it's 50% of its 52-week high, does not excite me. That does excite me, though. That excites me very much. All right, let's check my messages here. All right. And then K-Day, where are you feeling, brother? I've been thinking about you. Be right back. We're back. And we're hydrated. Hey, that was a cool little hype train we were just a part of there. All right, I think I also got official verification through TikTok that I have a business account now. So, whatever that means, however that works. All right, so yep, I don't know if anybody wants to hear this story, but to kill some dead air, while chat comes up with questions or anything, I'm going to tell you the WTO story. But there was this was only like, I don't know, 8 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. Oh, I'm connecting to chat. If anybody chat me, I did not see a chat over the last couple minutes. Hey, what's up, Kraz? I have already done this, brother. I'm never going to catch these. Dude, okay, so TikTok has these challenges. I'll get into WTO in a second, but TikTok has these challenges, and I get why they do it. They're pretty neat, but they get you to, like, try and, like, hey, if you accomplish these things while you're live streaming, you get some points, you end up on a leaderboard. It's like, oh, cool. I'll give it a try. So, in this TikTok game, I have 310 points. I'm behind the leader by 393,578 points. I think I'm going to catch him. All right, so let's get to the WTO story. Man, I'm going to have to remember this exactly, but let's just say it was worth like $2, and then it in one day it tanked. It went down to like 96 cents, and there was no really reasons why. So I decided to throw $1,000 at it because of at the time one of my friends who was actually a couple of friends who were talking about it. I was like, you know what, this is fun. I don't own any individual stocks. I'm just gonna buy WTO to see what happens, and then I'll have a story to tell forever. Literally like 4 days later, it comes to a report that this company, who somehow publicly traded, lied about buildings they owned. They don't actually have buildings that they say they're in. They're not set up there. And their stock dove. It did a reverse stock split. It dove some more, right? Because they're trying to stay above $1 so they could stay actively traded. That's literally all they're trying to do here. But this the stock is probably donezo. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Who knows? All right, close down TikTok there. All right, let's see what else we got going on. There we go. Oh, dude, there were a bunch of messages. Hold on a second. I just reloaded. I mean, you're not wrong, I think. All right, almost brokies. I don't really have any questions. Hold on. I mean, you're not wrong, I think. I don't think so in particular. Dude, how did I miss all these chats, bro? Dude, Streamlabs can't be doing me dirty like that. If I didn't happen to have this up, I want to buy some more S&P shares on SPY. When do you think the dip will end? That's a great question, K-Day. 9/11 happened. COVID happened there. Man, see, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Man, who leaves right after saying, I've been thinking about you? Man. Katie, are you still there? All right, so talking about the dip. This is the thing about dips. Actually, before we go into that, let me actually bring this up to you. Okay, dude, I don't know why chat wasn't showing up here in Streamlabs, but I pulled it up on my tablet here, and there's like 15 missing. And then, Soft, were you saying you weren't excited about AES? Is that everything else? Almost brokies. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, I got the rest of these. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, what's up, penicillin? It's an interesting way to spell it. All right, so let's look at the 500 index here. Boo! All right, let's go to all time. All right. I'm doing this for a reason here, K-Day. It's relevant and it's also not relevant, and I'll tell you why. So, if you look at this dip, is this really anything to be scared of, right? Because it was like this in January. So we've wiped off about 3 months of market from January. But here's the thing. This is still higher than any time back here, right? So when you look historically, the further you zoom out on the chart, the less volatile and big these drops feel like. And the less volatile these downturns are when you zoom out far enough. So even if today isn't all the way the bottom, you should look at it as more of like a long-term thing. That would you have bought shares in January of 2024? Probably. Well, because now you're getting them at those prices. Well, if they drop more, okay, cool. You might get them in December of 22 prices. Nice. Right? Like it's all kind of relative. It's all kind of relative. Uh-oh. My home warranty is set to expire soon. I like living on the edge, you know? It just feels a shame that I could have bought at the price now without having to lose so much. I totally get that feeling, K-Day. Over time, you won't think anything, because even if you bought every share you ever owned right there at 6,040, you bought it at the all-time high. Did the stream drop for a second? That's weird. But you're always going to think that, K-Day. Alright, that was really weird. I have no idea what was going on with that, but... Oh, it lagged out? Man, I'm on 2 gigabyte fiber internet. What am I paying for? What am I paying for? But, yeah, in the long run, K-Day, you're always going to have buying opportunities. The market's always going to do this, man. You just want to, essentially over your lifetime, keep buying. If the market tanks and you have some extra money, throw some extra money at it. But otherwise, in the long run, and I could be wrong, but this all-time high right here is not the permanent all-time high. In 2055, we will laugh at this all-time high. And we'll laugh at that little dip that we had in April of 2025. Hey, all right. Now, if you put 1,000 in right now, what do you think you'd get? Wait, Spy U? Isn't that the leveraged one, dude? Dude! K-Day, what are you doing? You're in a 4-time leveraged fund, dude? K-Day! What is this? Why? K-Day, why didn't we talk about this first, K-Day? Listen, you only buy leveraged things. Almost never. You should really probably never buy leveraged things. If you're going to buy leveraged, it's now. Now is when you buy leveraged. Listen, I might buy some Spy U today because of this conversation, K-Day. Because of this conversation. You know what? I'm gonna do it on another screen here. I can't have everybody see my accounts and all that sort of stuff, but I'm gonna do it on another window. I'm gonna do it on another account. K-Day, I'm really sorry, brother. You should have talked to me. Bro, if you make money, give me some credit. Hey, I'll absolutely give you some credit. But hey, listen, dude, K-Day. All right, I gotta calm down. But K-Day, come on, brother. Wait, so... Ding, 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 dun, 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 dun. Who wanna rock with Jenny? Bro, K-Day. I have 42 shares on average. 41 for almost 42. Oof, brother. Now, the recovery, if and when it happens, will actually be kind of fun for you to watch. It's not really it's in the long run, correct. In the long run, it's actually no difference at all. The downturns, these are why leveraged funds make people go broke. Yeah, 40% down in the last 5 days is straight bonkers. Bonkers. Let me check these accounts out, though. See what we got here. Yeah. 40% just sounds... so leverage, Yuli, is a multiplicative effect. So by buying, let's just say you do Tesla or a leveraged ETF of Tesla, that's like 4-to-1. Whatever Tesla does when you own the stock is what you do if you own the stock. If you own leveraged, it will do 4 times. So if it goes up $1, you're up actually $4. But if it's down $1, you're down $4. I can buy the S&P for cheaper? How? What do you mean, K-Day? Hit me. Hey, what's up, Miss Lady? Welcome to the TikTok. No, that's not the one. Oh. It is definitely risky, Yuli. But high risk, high reward. Yeah. Man, I don't really have cash sitting around to buy some Spy U. Yeah. Yep. Leveraged investors are adrenaline monkeys, that's for sure. Adrenaline junkies. It might not be worth. That is what we're actually learning here, K-Day. That it might not be worth. I wonder if Vanguard will even allow me to buy Spy U. Let's find out. Let's find out. I'm trying to find an account with... Right? That's how investing is, baby. But if you ride it out... Since the tariff announcement 5 days ago, my crypto friend is down. Yikes. Whoo. That is a lot. So there you go, K-Day. At least you're not down 100,000 in the last 5 days. All right, what do we think? Give me an amount, K-Day. Hey, what's up, Charles Chapman? How much do you think? I'm doing this in a Roth IRA. If I have to sell other positions, I'll do it. How much should I put in Spy U today? I'm not going to put in a crazy amount. You tell me, K-Day. How much? Give me a number. Actually, let me see if I can do it first. My bad. I'm doing it in my Roth, though. So, let's transact. Let's trade non-Vanguard. So this isn't advice. This is something that we get to have fun with now, K-Day. Oh, there we go. Bank of Montreal. Buy orders are not currently accepted for this securities. All right, never mind. I'm not allowed to buy this. Vanguard won't even let me buy this. Yo, YNG! Welcome to the channel, brother. Yo, also, I didn't realize you were like a real gangster. I looked at your channel the other day, and you have insane views, bro. I don't know if you're still there listening, but channel's crazy, man. So I can only sell. So this is the thing about Vanguard, K-Day. They will take some of the risk out for you. You don't get a choice in the matter. You are not buying this. So that is unfortunate. And I have no outside. Yo, what's up, Zen? Hop on Webull. But then I got to create an account and stuff, K-Day. I don't really want to create an account just to buy one stock. Then I got to create it, get my social, enter in all their information and stuff. I don't want to do all that, bro. I don't want to do any of that, bro. I'm going to... Yo! Soft. Thanks for the gift to Crypto Girl. I guess that's nothing compared to selling a kidney if you think about it. Yeah. Very true. I'm going to bust my friend's chops here and ask him why I can't buy Spy U. Yo! Another one. That's crazy, Soft. To Zen. Thank you. And I say, hey, what a beautiful Monday. Zen's on there. Welcome to the club, Zen. Welcome to the club. All right. Well, I'm going to log off this because I'm really sad I can't buy Spy U. I'm really sad I can't buy it. All right, so now later tonight when I do my iPad video, I'm going to say something like Black Monday was a dud in U.S. markets. What should you do moving forward? I don't know, something like that. What do we think? What is this? Logitune. Okay, so you got to plug in my mouse now. There we go. It's down to 5%. Hey, streams are going good, Zen. We've been having fun. We had some people like K-Day up there who hadn't been around in a while, and then Hikari was here a little bit earlier asking questions. It was a good time, man. I unfortunately had to razz K-Day a little bit. Not the best Ether. Why? Because of the down markets or what? Scroll wheel. Added B-hop mode for players who use their scroll wheel for jumping. Prevent accidental bumps from causing poorly timed jumps. All right. 713. Nah, see, if I were to look at it another way. Ooh, 713. You're asking a finance question, my boy. All right, let's pull this up. Let's pull up Amazon, okay? Let's do this. Let's have some fun. All right, 713. I was looking at this earlier. AMZN. All right, so from their all-time high, they're down about 30. Or if you want to look at now, they'd have to go up about 40% to reach their all-time high. To me, this was not a rational drop. Everything that's happened over the last 5 days is not rational. To me, I believe that most stocks will at least hit or exceed their all-time highs again. Now, with all that said, 713, I'm not an individual stock purchase person, but if I was, these are honestly the times that I would look into it. Amazon, all the big dudes are down like 30+%. Tesla's down over 50. Man, what was the other one we were talking about earlier today, K-Day? There was another one that was down over 50. Oh, like AES, but I'm not really excited about AES. Oh, that's right. It's up here. Boom. This is down over 50%. So, it could be 713. And in the long run, honestly, I don't think you would have minded if you... Yo, thanks for the follow. Honestly, if you would have bought 5 months ago... Hold on, let me take a step back. 10 years from now, I don't think you really would have cared if you bought today or if you bought 10 days ago. Right now, in the short term, is when we care about market volatility. When markets are wild, we get emotional, we want to do things, we have reactions, we do stuff like that. But it is, again, irrational, and it doesn't matter. In the long run, like here, let's look at Amazon. Let's look at it all time. Right? There were times back here where it quote unquote tanked. And it's quote unquote tanking now. But right, over the long run, the market tends to do this. I don't know if that's the right angle for you. I hope it's the right angle. But does that make sense, 713? I know that was really long-winded. What sort of thoughts or questions do you have? Let's go! I appreciate the follow, brother, by the way. We're trying to change the world, 713. I don't know if you know about me, but I'm a financial advisor. I've been a certified financial planner professional since 2014. I worked at Vanguard for over 13 years, and last year I quit my job to change the world and give free advice to the masses. So I stream. Lately, I've been streaming 7 days a week for the last 4 weeks, but generally 5-6 days a week. And then I'm also going to branch out. Just going to show you something real quick. What, did my YouTube die? 15 years. And last year I quit my... Bruh. My YouTube died. What is that? That's so weak. Anyway. All right. So this right here, I plan to do something... Hey, what's up, Maniac? My YouTube is cooked for sure, brother. My YouTube is cooked for sure. But there's this right here. I don't want to play the audio because TikTok hates it when you play audio from something else. But I just wanted to show you. This is a IRL video that we shot in Tempe, Arizona. There's me on the corner. I'm posting it tomorrow, Soft. But I'm going to be taking tonight to write up the stream title and the description. I cannot goof on those. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. Ooh, somebody reached out to me. All right, so anyway, let me get that off the screen there. Just realized I don't need that. Boom, let's get that back on there. Anyway, I need to, gotta post. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Now, 713, I do want to say, for all stocks, individual especially, it's possible they go to zero. It's absolutely possible. An individual stock especially. Anything is possible. That's right. Anything is possible. It could go to 0. Ooh, what's up, Shabloinkins? Would it be ideal for consistent investment during this time? Yes. Like dollar cost averaging, or would you think market timing and trying to catch a 10 to 20% decrease on Mag 7 stocks would be better? Okay, I love this question, Shabloinks. So this is going to matter a lot on your preference, because there's going to be math, and there's also going to be hypothetical things to this. So the first question you have to ask yourself is today the bottom? And I'm going to give you the cheat answer, because this is the answer to every question. We don't know. We really don't know. So if today is the bottom, you should move all your money in right now. But what if you move all your money in today and it keeps dropping? That's where dollar cost averaging comes into play. The problem with dollar cost averaging is historically, over long periods of time, it's not better than just moving all of your money in at once, right? Because historically, the market's going to consistently go up. So with that, you're just continuously adding more money as the market goes up. Whereas if you'd have just picked a point, put it all in, and let it start compounding growth, you would do better generally. So the main thing is you're trying to time the market, or at least thinking about timing the market, and that is generally impossible to do. So you're taking a risk. Do you want that risk? Do you want to potentially lose more for the chance to potentially gain more? It's there. You could do it, and it might be worth it. You just have to assess that risk for yourself. And then 713, I don't know if you're still here or not, but I live stream on like 5 different platforms. So I'm on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, X, and Kick. All right. I wanted some insight on this. Thank you. My reasoning for the question is because I don't think any valuation is accurate currently due to volatility. Let me take you one step further, Shabloinkins. I don't know that valuations are ever accurate. Now, if you're just talking about the math, right, multiply this by this, okay. But when you're talking about stock valuation, as much as you want to say they're about numbers, they're about how investors feel. That's all they're about. So, right now, I think emotions are in play, and I think there are a lot of companies that are potentially discounted right now because of emotions, right? People emotionally sold out and dropped. Now, it could keep dropping. That's the thing. And we might be looking, I don't know what you want to believe that you read on the internet, but if Trump is truly trying to like reset the world's, I don't want to call it the economy, but like trade relationships, my NVIDIA is not looking good, I think. Uh-oh. Let's talk about that in a second, Yuli. But investors are not feeling it. Yep. That is very true. But it's short term, Yuli. Let me ask you this, Yuli. Do you have extra? And then also, what did you buy it at, Yuli? If you don't mind me asking. How much per share? What's up, Just Me? I don't know if I said that already. Welcome to the TikTok. Just a weird time since we're seeing a little bit of a rebound today. Futures over the weekend were tanking. I know. So this is why trying to time the market is impossible. Although, take a look now. We're down. We're down today. Let's see what happens in the next 14 minutes as we get closer to dropping. But the Dow or S&P is down almost 1% now. NASDAQ down 0.5%. Yeah. My average is 130. I think I'm kind of cooked. All right, Yuli, why'd you buy it? If you bought it for the long term, you're not cooked. You might be cooked. If you buy any individual stock, you might be cooked. Okay, Canadian, 130 Canadian. Nice. You should get rid of those CADs and get some USD. You know what I'm saying? Get some dollars. Get rid of that Canadian shekel. I don't know what they actually call the Canadian. Is it the Canadian dollar? For sure. You guys will be using the dollar soon anyway, Yuli, so don't even, just start getting used to it, you know? I was waiting, man. I'm giggling inside. I was waiting. All right, Yuli. You know you have a friend who does this for a living, right? A friend who does this for a living. This is what I do, Yuli. You didn't talk to me first, bruh. We could have had a conversation on stream. And you're a girl, Yuli. And you're a girl. We could have had a conversation on stream of you and me talking. You know how many girls you could have helped? You know how many girls? It would have been me and you, haha, shooting it, talking about finances, ha ha ha. We would have had so many good conversations, and then boom, we post it online, and all these girls go, dang, Yuli made me feel comfortable to invest. Boom, they're investing. That could have been because of you, Yuli. Because of you. All right, sorry, I got fired up. All right, let's check out SoFi. Let's check out SoFi. SoFi Technologies. Ooh, all right, let's talk about SoFi. K-Day, you're a girl? Since when? Wait, well, how is that not convincing, Soft? That would be amazing. K-Day, have you been a girl this whole time? Wait a second. You're a girl in your dreams? I don't even know how to respond to that, buddy. I'm a unicorn in my dreams. Sometimes I'm a dragon. I don't know. And then sometimes I'm a Valorant character. I've told people this dream before. I don't dream very often, but one of my longest running dreams in my recent history of life was I don't know what, I think I was me inside of Valorant, and I kept slowly focusing and getting headshots on Raze. It was the same play over and over again on Bind. Boom, lock it in. But anyway, Yuli, if you're ever down for that, I would love to, maybe we could do like a one-on-one conversation. If you're ever down to like, I don't know if you're ever down to be on camera or whatever. We could do Discord, put it up. We go through conversations, stuff like that. Anything you have questions on? Boom! All right, sorry. It was bad, K-Day. It absolutely was bad, bro. Same with Hood. Yeah. Isn't Hood... Okay, let's see here. 50 shares so sad. Hit 17. Drop back up. Well, you're still up. Shablanks, you're up like $3 on 670. What? 40-something% there? 24, 280, a little over 40%, man. So, and then let me, here, I'm actually going to have 2 of these open. What do we think of that? Get AES out of here. Let's look up. I'm so hood. Yeah, it's still a profit, but man, that was 16 was so nice. Yeah, but it might go back. So this is one thing you have to think of, and I actually, people are talking about this with Bitcoin. If you loved owning it, oh man, I'm losing, it keeps reconnecting me to chat, but if you loved owning it when it was $16, you should really love owning it when it's $9, and you should buy more of it, right? I'm not telling you to necessarily specifically buy this stock, but what wait a second, hold on, what'd you say? For Robinhood? Oh, okay, you didn't tell me what you bought at Robinhood. I'd love your Robinhood details, by the way, if you got them, Shablanks. Okay, we'll talk about SoFi here in a second, okay, Shablanks? I'll pull that up. So when you're looking at these, but yeah, if you have any Robinhood details, I would love that. So you're still up, but if you believe in this company when it was hitting $16, $17, you should probably buy some more at $10, because if it goes back up to $16, $17, you're going to go up 60+% on those shares that you buy today. And I don't know what Robinhood is almost 50% of its 52-week high as well. Yeah, dude. Wow, imagine getting it back here. Anyway. Got in it, okay, in December. All right, so you're down a little bit on this, but you probably have less shares. Haters they don't ever really like. There we go. All right, so now let's look at SoFi. You weren't here earlier, Shablinks, but I'll say this until I'm red in the face. Yeah. Or you keep holding it forever. What if it goes even higher? All right, but let's talk about this real quick, Shablinks. I just want to be very clear before we go down this path that I personally do not buy individual stocks much. I own one individual stock. It's kind of like a meme. I'm considering buying a couple other stocks this week. We'll see. I'll definitely tell the community if I do. But I generally don't recommend individual stocks. With that said, if I were to buy individual stocks, I want to buy things that are on discount. So I'm not telling you to buy SoFi, but the one thing I absolutely like about SoFi, it's 52-week high. It's not quite down 50% from its all-time high, but 40-something. That is a pretty good sign for me. But this stock could also die and go down to zero. Or it never goes up higher than this. This might be its new all-time high. But what if it reaches 12 bucks again? 14 bucks again? 15 bucks again? 18 bucks again? Reaches new all-time highs. What if it does all of that? You will be so happy you bought more shares of it when you got it on this weird discount. Ooh, now you're talking my language, Shabloinks. ETFs? Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely a ETFs type person. I like to own the entire world's market. But I generally own what I own, and then I add more to positions when things go down if I have the ability to. Right? If I just happen to have some cash and markets are down now, like I have a contribution I need to invest inside of my IRA. So to do that, I really wanted to buy, and I shouldn't say this, but something like SPY-U. My portfolio is actually in USD. I didn't buy the Canadian hedge for anything. Nice. Yes, Yuli. Yes. Absolutely. That's right, Shabloinks. That's right. Now, it just shows me the conversion rate. I like that. Shabloinks, real quick. Again, I'm not telling you to buy SPY-U. I'm telling you don't buy SPY-U. Because I don't know if this fits your risk tolerance or anything. But I will tell you, as a guy who has an incredibly high risk tolerance, if the stock markets lost 90% of their value today, your boy would be celebrating in the streets. Not for everybody's losses. All right, I wouldn't be celebrating in the streets. But that would be such an incredible buying opportunity. I would do it. 100%. So with SPY being low, why not get a little 4 times leverage, right? All right, let's see. What is TQQQ? TQQQ. ProShares Ultra Pro, QQQ. Oh, okay. It's 3 times QQQ. What is QQQ? This combination should produce daily returns. Daily returns, that's what it's shooting for? It's interesting. Let's just see what QQQ is. I want to see what their description is. Ooh, Zen just went from green to purple? I've never seen that before. NASDAQ 100. Oh, okay, a lot of electronic and tech holdings. Made loads of it last year. All right, so what's it doing right now? Let's go back. I know this is QQQ. I'll check out TQQQ in a second, but let's go all. All right, same thing. So was that 540? Down almost 120 off of that. Okay, not even 30%. All right, that's not as big of a discount as some of the others. So this is 93. Yo! Okay. All right, hold on. Again, Shabloinks. I'm not telling you to buy this. But the thing that interests me is if it moves with QQQ. Right now, this TQQQ is less than half of the all-time high. Like significantly below half of the all-time high. This is more attractive while also being more scary than this. Because you're only getting a slight discount buying this right now. You're getting, 120 off, let's just call it 25% or so. It's a little more than that. Whatever, 30%. 25, 30%. So you're getting like a 25, 30% discount buying this. But you're getting an over 50% discount buying this. But I had a $50 holding for I don't know how many shares. I just had a ton and rode it till 75. Okay. I mean, liquidated half my shares. Okay. Hey, if you got it up to 75, if you owned it at 70, why wouldn't you own it at 41? Let me ask you that. Do you think it'll get back to 70 again? Do you think it'll get back to $82.30? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the one thing we talk about with these leverages, Shabloinks, your downside is significantly higher. K-Day's not here anymore, or K-Day's not talking anymore, but he bought Spy U, and he's lost $1,200. I think he said in the last 5 days. Are you willing to lose $1,200 in 5 days or more, depending on how big your portfolio is? That's what you really want to be thinking about. So that's what you risk. Hold on, I think my family's home. I'm gonna be right back. Who wanna rock with Jenny? Yuli, I don't know if you're still there, but I would love to have a conversation with you sometime on stream. We can both release it as content. All right. What else here? So SPY U, here's the issue mostly with all these leverage ones now. It's down. And it might be a good time to buy because if and when it starts to recover, you not only recoup everything, you'll be way ahead. But if the market continues to go down, you'll be hurting even more. So just keep that in mind. How would MA be affected by this? When you say MA, what do you mean? Massachusetts? Something else? What is MA? Ah, okay, MasterCard. I mean, the thing is, the MasterCard really shouldn't be affected, right? It's a credit card, to process transactions, things like that. I don't really see a reason. But is there a reason you want to own MasterCard? Is it just because it's down $100? It's down like 16% from its all-time high or so. I'm a user. I just invest in individuals that I use personally. Okay. I totally get that sentiment, but what are the chances the 50 things you use in your life, if you invest in them, will eventually grow worth enough for you to retire and live off of? And then just because I use something, like I use my Visa card, I don't use it because I researched and I think Visa's the best. It just happened to be the credit card that I like the most. You know what I mean? I probably quadruple the amount of my Roth currently than my individual trading account. Nice. Stock account. My Roth is a whole different story. Okay. All right. So do you use investing for kind of like multiple things? Some of it is for obviously earning, making money, savings, retirement, things like that. And then other times, or you do other things. Oh man, now it's making another rally. Or I'm sorry, is it more kind of for fun to see if you can beat the market? Or I'd love to hear more about why the separate accounts. Yeah, that makes sense. Although some people don't do. Individuals for being able to make a profit, to be able to pay for a house in the future. Okay. You are a risk taker, my friend. Investing house money, very risky. It's not to say you can't do it. It's not to say you can't do it, but it is definitely risky, brother. I will pray for you. And I may have done that for myself also in the past. But it is very risky. Very risky. 50 goes into HISA. Okay. So you're limiting, you're taking more risk with some of it, but limiting overall risk by only doing some of it. I got you. That makes sense. Still scary, but I dig it. But I dig it. Hey, Soft, I don't know if you're there, but have you ever heard Milton Friedman talk about the pencil? All right, let's see what else we got going. Just me. Yeah, 475 likes on the TikTok. Let's go. 65 total viewers. It's unexpected. Let's go. All right, let's see what else is going on here in the markets, in the world. Hey, all right. Got a follower on Twitter as well. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Mary's World? I like the name of your channel there. Welcome. Alrighty. All right, so markets ended up. All right, let's go back to regular Yahoo Finance. Close SoFi, AES, and let's see here. Mac Truck, welcome to the channel. Oil extends losses. Trump's trade war driving U.S. into recession. Canada's Carney says. Quiet. Quiet, Canada. You know what the funniest thing to me about this whole tariff thing is just how wild it is. It is like the biggest thing going on in the world right now. Which is wild. Just absolutely wild. And U.S. steel. Looks like Trump may do whatever to block that deal. Or at least keep it in America. It is kind of crazy that if... man, what was it? Oh, I forgot the name. United States Steel. There we go. But if that goes to a foreign country, I think we have almost zero steel producers that are American companies anymore. I don't feel comfortable with that. All right, I'm going to go kiss my babies. Shabloinks, if you have a question, ask my question. But I'm going to go kiss the kids while they're in here. Give me one moment. All right, chat. I'm considering recording a video on the tablet right now. Be like, Black Monday was a dud. Who do you trust? Who do you turn to? Free advice guy. Yeah? Like,
I think that's great. You know what? I know you wanted me to like edit like a clip more, but I think it's nice to have a mixture of just raw.
You think so? Well, because yours from last night did better than anything. Please run in here for a moment. Oh, wait, you probably, do you want to be?
It's okay.
Oh, look at this chat.
Hi.
I don't know if we've announced
Oh my
this.
gosh, I'm like, was at a park with kids.
I don't know if we've officially announced it. It's coming soon if I haven't, but we can do that.
Whoa, okay. What's up, TikTok?
Yeah. Of anything of anything for months. I think I have one that was like 600 right here. 600. 700. But you get what I'm saying here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is it true about like the uploading on the?
I don't know. I went into Michelle's chat last night and was like, "Hey, you might have been right." Or she said it to me, or she maybe came into my chat yesterday and was like, "Hey, I noticed your views are going up on those ones, but I mean, it's very clear that these. But see, the one without anything is the least. I'm down to try it."
Okay. I mean, I can show you how to add that. It's very easy.
Okay.
I can still do it for you. I'll still take care of you.
Okay. There we go.
But it's easy.
All right. So should I make it short? Black Monday was a dud. Now you don't know who to trust. Come talk to Free Advice Guy. For any
Lingering questions? Any financial concerns? Any financial planning? I'm like looking at myself. I know I'm pregnant. I know I'm pregnant.
It's all right, girl. I love you.
All right, I love you. Turn to Free Advice Guy for any of your questions.
Black Monday was a dud.
Was there anything else popping right now?
No.
On market? We missed our opportunity to buy.
No, I mean it hasn't recovered. So it was still down today. It just wasn't. Hey, what's up, Game Snack Delivery? That's a cool name. Hold on, let me get back to this. So the S&P was down 0.2%. Dow was down 0.9%. NASDAQ was up by 0.1%, right? So it was essentially a nothing day.
Yeah, like flat.
Yeah. Black Monday was a dud after a relatively flat day in the U.S. markets. You're not sure who to trust or who to talk to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. And then I'm going to bring it out to you. Okay. But haters, they don't really like Jenny. But they can never be Jenny. All right, I'm probably going to mute this while you guys watch me record a video. You guys ready for this? What's up, Royal Golden? Welcome to the channel. But haters, they don't really like Jenny. Jenny. It's Jenny. Like Jenny. Wait, home? No. All right. So, let's see here. All right, so something like Black Monday was a dud due to Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat markets. No. Black Monday was a relative dud. No, Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can turn to or trust? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. No, drop by. Ask me a question. Let me help you with your finances. Now, Black Monday was a dud due to the U.S. markets being relatively flat. Now you're not sure who to turn to or trust? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a certified financial planner professional since 2014. I'm here to help you out. Drop by, ask me a question, let me help you with your finances. I don't know. We're going to see. It might not be the best. We're just going to do it. Let's go. All right, it's going to be kind of weird. You're going to actually see me do this. Okay. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with a certified financial planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances. All right, let's see what my wife thinks. Uh-oh. Probably should have muted. Haters they can never be. Jenny. Who? Phoenix. Okay, somebody from Phoenix is calling and leaving me a voicemail. Let's see. What is cheaper? Oh. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, is that right? Almighty Year of the Metamunks ban. You've been banned. Who wanna rock with Jenny? Man, I feel bad. I probably shouldn't have laughed at K-Day, man. I hope I didn't hurt his feelings, but that's crazy. Why didn't he talk to me about going into leverage securities first?
You just ban somebody.
Did you? I know you weren't here, but this dude came in and he's like, "Oh, I've lost so much money on Spy U in the last 4 days." Whatever. I'm like, "What? Why Spy U?" Like, or whatever. He's lost like $1,200 in the last 5 days off of it, and I know he's a young kid. I'm like, what? How did you do that? And I pull it up. It's a 4 times leveraged S&P 500.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So I laughed. I was like, K-Day, what are you doing? What are you buying this for? Why don't we talk about this or whatever? Like right now after a downturn, I did tell him that during downturns, that's when maybe a leverage thing would be better.
You shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket like that.
No. I feel bad though. I feel bad.
You're okay.
Who
You'll go right.
wanna rock with Jenny? All right, time to upload to other Sochis. Let's go. Haters that don't really like Jenny. Jenny. Have you ever met? Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the Certified Financial Planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the Certified Financial Planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the Certified Financial Planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Who wanna rock with Jenny? Yeah, like Jenny. Like. Black Monday, Trump's tariffs, stock markets down, trade deficits. What do these all have in common? They're all just noise. You should have peace of mind through all times like. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the Certified Financial Planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the Certified Financial Planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances. All right, I'll do that. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat U.S. market. Okay. Share it on Facebook. Yes, sir, Soft. Yes, sir. Oh, I gotta be fair. I've been solid for a week. I was off for the week before that because it's my fault. But my friend. And then I was good for the week before that. But I have been solid for over a week now, carnivore. Ring, ding, ding, gotta burst my bubble. And then I still haven't started lifting weights either, Soft. I'm hoping to start that, whenever. But did you feel any differences last week when you were off carnivore? Yeah, 100%. Yes. I was way foggier with way less energy last week. Way foggier with way less energy. I don't know how to really describe it. But the energy is so much more consistent when I'm carnivore. It's not even close. Exam course or standard? No.
Black Monday was a dud.
Let's see here. Yo, what's up, JJ? Welcome to the TikTok.
Due to relatively flat U.S. markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the certified financial planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question. Let me help you with your finances. Black Monday was a dud due to relatively flat US markets. Now you're not sure who you can trust? Who to turn to? Come talk to Free Advice Guy. I've been a financial advisor with the Certified Financial Planner designation since 2014. I just want to help you. I want to help everybody. Drop by, ask a question, let me help you with your finances.
All right, there we go. Done.
Now you're not sure who you can trust?
Boom. And I had 770 views on that clip last night. Let's see. Dude, I still can't believe my YouTube today is just dead. What is that? Whoo! All right. Man, what a day. Soft, I appreciate you, brother. That was a fun, made today's stream that much more fun, man. I really appreciate you. That was really cool. What is this? Actually, I think I want to change this real quick. I think I'm going to switch. Yeah, brother. Love you, Soft. Love you, brother. Okay. All right. Go back to this. Wait, did I close that window down? Oh, interesting. It just minimizes it. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, Soft, will you tell me if that link takes you to the right page? Because when I click that, it takes me. You're not late, RKH. All good, brother. Hey, you're on TikTok too, right, RKH? I've dropped in a couple times to say what's up on your TikTok. I think I figured it out. But that Patreon link I put up, that's like 4 messages above you, does that actually take you to my Patreon, or does that take you to somewhere else? Oh, okay, there it is. Yep, that is the link. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, updated. Oh, kid's crying. I'm gonna mute it real quick. Got a couple of free new users to my Patreon. Got to love that. Although I think one of them is a buddy I knew in high school. I don't know if he's messing with me or what. Have you watched The Last Dance? Oh yeah, I definitely have. I love that thing. It was like the only thing to watch during COVID. But yeah, it was good. It's crazy he had the wherewithal to film all that back in the 90s. It's crazy. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, I need to find these TikTok categories. How do I do this? Let's see.
Yo, for every
We're going to turn.
Time to mute that. Singing, dancing, comedy, sports. See, I don't think it lets me do this. This is all gaming. Wait, education is an option? News and events. Chat and interview. Okay. There we go. Now I have a new category. What is GMT Mountain Time? Am I on Mountain Time right now? Are we on Mountain Time right now? Yo, what's up, Jesse? Welcome to the stream, brother. It was high flying earlier today, brother. High flying. Soft created a hype train all by himself. We covered all sorts of stuff, man. It was good. It was real good. That's what's up. That's what's up. Have you ever met? Haters they can never be. London. London. What's your opinion on the current political state in the U.S.? You got to give me more than that, Jesse. I think we're still kind of butting heads. This Trump term appears quieter than the last Trump term, relatively speaking. Considering 8 years ago, I don't know. But what are your thoughts, Jesse? I would definitely be willing to talk more about it. So it's minus 4 hours? I have never heard of GMT. Current 5:14. Okay. I don't pay attention to politics because I apparently don't gaff. So I wanted to go recap. I mean, to be straight with you, Jesse, I don't believe in left or right, Republican or Democrat. I don't actually believe the country is as divided as we're made to believe. I believe most people are within, I don't know how you want to measure it, but 5 to 10% of each other on pretty much any given issue. Our politicians and our media gas us up so that we get mad at each other about things that you can't control and things you have no influence over. So, yeah. We the people need to step up. Uh-oh, I'm doing firmware. Uh-oh, I probably shouldn't have done this. I just uploaded firmware. Because right, Jesse, let's just actually I'll do one very specifically and close to home. Like, I know Wiz and I are very different on political things, but I love Wiz. I consider Wiz my friend. I would 100% have lunch with Wiz any given day. I'd hang out with Wiz and I'd go catch a meal and, you know, with Wiz whatsoever, because I simply do not care what his full political beliefs are. I honestly don't care what most people's beliefs are. The only time I have a problem, Jesse, and there are politicians like this, they're kind of open about it, who want to control you and certain actions you take. But otherwise, leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. How about that? You can think and believe whatever you want. Let's play video games. Let's go. Let's go! All right. Please add 3 or more times when you are available. Maybe I'll do Wednesday. Yeah, it's 3 hours ahead. Okay. But I think everybody gets wrapped up in politics, and it's really worthless, man. I literally have friends that I've known since I was 8, 11, 13, and they quit talking to each other. Some quit talking to each other. Some quit talking to me, all because of politics. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm going to go say hi to RKH. No, is he not live anymore? Yep. It's really never that deep. They've done a really good job of making us feel like we are on teams, Jesse. That if you are friends with that person, you will ruin the world. Is that really what you want to do, Jesse? Do you want to ruin the world by being friends with me, Jesse? I don't think so. You better quit being friends with me, brother. Better quit being friends with me, brother. All right, so Jesse, I don't know if we've talked about this yet. Actually, do you know this, Jesse? I don't even know if you do. Did you know I have a Patreon, Jesse? I'm asking for a reason, but so I'm trying to figure out what content I want to put. Oh, I had neither up until I created this thing, but I want to start doing, I think, weekly recaps for people and all that. I got to start adding content to it. Is really what I'm getting to. Whoops. All right. Boom. Boom shocking. Like Louis Armstrong. Wait. Like Louis Armstrong played the trumpet, I hit that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch my... Do you know that, Jesse? I feel like you got to know that, brother. I could be wrong, but I feel like you got to know that song, Jesse. If not, I won't lie. Be a little disappointed. I'm just kidding, brother. I won't be disappointed. Ooh, that is correct. Like Louis Armstrong, play the trumpet, I hit that and break you off something soon. I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch my props. These trying to blow my house down. Ooh, I actually, this is kind of neat too. I've been working on the sides I don't know how to describe it, but like this consulting firm, and they found a job they want me to talk to somebody for. It's kind of neat to talk about finance stuff. Pretty excited. And then I got to call this person. I got another thing too. To call somebody about stuff. They didn't put their name though. Phone is preferred contact. Oh wait, it is. Okay. Wait. How did they find me? Yeah, dude. Honestly, Jesse, over the last like week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been streaming less and putting more time on the outside stuff. And it feels like the outside stuff is starting to pay dividends. But we'll see, man. You continuously grind. You continuously grind. Hmm. Hey, Timu. Tap to view. Somebody leaving me a message right now. Oh, hold up. 1 second. Okay. That was the console. Hey, what's up, Chronic Crypto? You got something you want to talk about, Crypto? Oh. Why does he keep doing this? Oh, that's why. All right, Chronic. Have you got any Southpaw Shaka? Or is it Shaka? I'm not sure. I am not sure. let's see if there's anything else to talk about today. If not, we may go ahead and call that stream a little bit early today, boys and girls. We may call that a little bit early. Questions surrounding leading economic members of Trump's White House team have reached new heights. I feel like they could have worded that better, but all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close up shop. I will be back tonight, probably. I think so. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, talk about more stuff tonight. If I'm back tonight, it'll be a gaming stream. But otherwise, I love you guys. Catch you tomorrow.